Well, that was a creepy ending right there.
Well, is it a little smoother?
I wasn't fully watching. I was trying to fix something, which I got fixed. So we'll have to check it out again. I'll check it out again at the end. Sorry we're so late, everybody. I had it set for 45, and I think we all might have been here on time. I was fixing someone and we were chatting, and I don't know what happened. Time got away from us. So
I thought we were waiting for you to finish fixing what you were fixing, because I thought it had something to do with the show.
It does. I could have done it on the show though, but it is fixed now. It is fixed now. So MFL doesn't have their own mobile app, but there are apps people use, third-party apps like MFL Platinum. The third-party apps sometimes have glitches though, but most people have no trouble with and enjoy MFL Platinum. They're making their own app, so they're redoing the site and they're making their own app. Like they're basically building a new site from scratch in the background. So soon it's going to be pretty awesome. But the
mobile website is more than perfect.
Yeah,
no, more than fine. It is not perfect because nothing is, but it is absolutely completely functional and easy to use. So you don't really need an app. You just use the good old internet.
Yep, but it will be sweet when it's got a updated, fresh website and a sleeper-like app, and then all the customization that MFL already has. So we were I was fixing there was a slight glitch, and I was fixing the tag team portion of the playoff league. I'm going to open this up now. You can't see this on the app though. You actually have to go to the website to see this. But if you go to the main tab, you can see how your conference is doing. This is not my conference. This is Ian's. This is the Heels. Then you can go to Universal Championship, which is where we can see who's in the lead in scoring. And it looks like Bradley Carpondo. Is that how you would have thrown it out there?
Yep.
Okay, sure. Looks like 4 faces out of the top 4 out of the top 5 are faces. 5 out of the top 5 are heels and faces, which is kind of cool.
And Tyler Schmidt's here.
Good.
Number 5 overall.
Schmattering. I see a Jason Schmidt in the chat, and there's a Tyler Schmidt on here. Are they the same person? Oh, there's Tyler. There's multiple Schmidts in the chat. It's a
very Schmidt-filled chat.
I was going to say the chat is really Schmitty today.
I was avoiding that, but there you go. You got there anyway.
Oh, yes. So here's the leaderboard. You can see faces and heels here. Puka let down my partnership with my son last night, me and my son's tag team last night. This is the tag teams. Bradley with his major score and Josh with a very respectable 800-ish points combined for the number 1 spot. And the 2 Schmidts are not related. Wow, that's crazy. Bob, I saw you're in the top 30 or so. I thought I saw you and Ryan. Oh, no, you guys are 42nd overall. 42, meaning of life right there.
42 is a good spot.
It's the answer. It's the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything.
Yep. My son and I are way down there now.
Well, I got to find out if it was me or Ryan that didn't pull our weight.
My son and I are 229th. We were really high but he had 2 players that his last 2 players did terrible. We were ranked pretty high for quite a while. I can check. I mean, we can. I should put it on the tag team page, but I can check how you did. Let's see, Gil Christie, 760, and McDowell, 685.
McDowell.
I can blame him.
Yep, even though you were both fairly middle of the pack.
But Bob was middler.
That's part of what it takes. Yeah, it's just to have both people be upper half, and you should do well because a lot of these teams probably have one that is dragging the other down.
What was middle?
What was middle?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I mean, we could.
How many people in it? Divide by 2.
Well, that wouldn't be middle. That'd be the average. That'd be the median.
The median.
That would be the middle.
All right, let's see here. No, I was looking for the direct, what's right in the middle. Oh, 513. A lot of people got 513. That's must be the same, picking the same score. It looks like Matthew Johns. Ooh, oh no. Look here. 613 overall.
Oh, we're gonna have to point that out tomorrow night.
That says to me he might have not fully, like, maybe missed some players.
Well, I think we could say Matthew Johnson missed some players. I think Zach just did terribly.
I don't know. We could check it out, but 613. So let's go up to like 305 or so and see what's going on here. What's middle of the pack? 638-ish. Valerie, Samantha, Ryan. Hey, Ryan's in the chat. 638. Congrats on being the middleist of middleist.
You are so mid. I think that's an insult these days.
Oh. Yeah, that's yeah, you guys can you all can check out your MFL page and be able to see where people ended in the scoring for this week on that page. How are you doing, Russ? It feels like it's been a long time. It feels like I haven't seen you in 5 days.
It may have been 5 days. I'm doing good. I mean, if you're asking how I'm doing in the playoff league, I did not join. But if you're asking how I'm doing in general, I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. It's a fun playoff league so far. We got some prizes to give away in the playoff league. I got this guy, Jonathan Cena.
Why do you have an empty box? I don't get it.
I should have taken them out. This is John Cena. Here's another John Cena. This is.
I went to high school with him.
Oh, is that angry John Cena? I think I saw the down eyebrows.
No, this is the Dr. Thugonomics. He is angry. He's got brass knuckles on. Let's see what else I got here. Another great wrestler of ours. Seth Rollins right here. Got Seth Rollins.
Russ is missing the joke. They sent him the wrong one.
So that's Seth Rollins.
Gotcha.
Got The Rock here. He's got his eyebrow raised, if you can't see that. Then I got Roman Reigns holding 2 belts.
Roman Reigns.
And Bob, you have a couple you said too?
Oh, yeah.
You have wrestling stuff?
We got Stone Cold.
Okay.
And this one is absolutely beautiful. Ricky the Steamboat Dragon.
Look at that. Bob wants to play with it.
I mean, he's got the full headdress on and everything. I think it's one of the best ones I've ever seen.
I should check what the average scoring for heels was versus the average scoring for faces.
Hey,
John Bosch with all his hair.
Well, yeah,
he is really growing that out.
It's a haircut, I think.
He says he grows it out for ski season.
No, I think he's just gotta keep growing and growing and growing it. Yep.
Now, how long do you think you can get, or how far out? Did he freeze or?
He did freeze.
Yeah. He's definitely frozen.
He's off screen and frozen. Yeah, I grow out my hair all the time. I shave it before.
Did we ever ask the question? Is it out of necessity for you, or is it just the look?
I shave it. I shave it for the shows. I shave it for the shows. I have a full head of hair when I'm not on shows, but I keep going on these shows, and the chat makes me keep shaving my head.
Look, I get it.
Yeah,
I gotta shave.
I don't.
No, it's thin. I have hair all over my head. It's just thin. It's a little thin on top. Yeah, I got to a point where I used to like it, I don't know, inch length or a little shorter, and then I went to buzz cutting, but then it was noticeably thin. Like not like, I'm trying to think of an actor who might have something similar, but it was thin enough that at one point my wife and I were talking about, we're like, let's just shave it. I'm just going to shave it from now on.
Yeah. I always said the second it started thinning, I would just shave it. I got very lucky. Well, in our 20s, I started going gray, but my brother started going bald. And I feel like I finally got a victory in the genetics pool. My jerk of a brother, but we both got glasses at the same time. I was 8, he was 11. He lost his glasses after 3 days, and his eyes went back to normal.
That's crazy.
And I've never forgiven him for that. So the second he started losing his hair, I absolutely victory danced on that one. I took karma very lightly that day and started celebrating that he was going bald. But that is one thing that doesn't seem to be happening for me. So very, very thankful for that one.
Nice. Very nice.
I'll take all the gray any day.
Yeah. I don't mind the gray. I don't get gray, I get white. My wife likes the white in my beard.
It makes me look distinguished.
Yeah.
At least that's what I tell myself.
So should we give out a random one of these to someone in the I bet I didn't put it in the randomizer.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, how are we doing this? Did we say we were going to do top scores? Are we doing it random? Are we doing?
Oh, I think we're going to give out a random one each time.
Okay.
We have enough prizes. Let's see if I was too busy doing real life work today to get that ready. I suppose we could always come on live tomorrow and give away a random one and just give away one random in the chat right now. But let me see if I can find SFPL 10. There it is. I can open up the randomizer and plop it in. So Russell over here can do it.
Who?
Russell.
It's my fancy man name.
He's like the coolest dude ever. Oh my gosh, am I gonna have to do this? Well, you guys can talk about something else for a second while I do this.
Okay, then I'm gonna do this because misery loves company. Anne brought up my nails looking good. The name of the color is Chills Are Multiplying, and clearly from Greece. And I needed to say that out loud just so I can get that song stuck in at least one other person's head because it's been stuck in my head since Sunday. Because my chills are multiplying and I'm losing control.
I feel like I've heard of that.
All the power you're supplying, it's electrifying. Sorry. Like I said, it's been stuck in my head since Sunday. I'm not even sure what day it is, but I feel like it's been a long time. And also this was brought up because I still have never seen, or at least I don't remember if I've even seen Grease 2, which shows if I did see it, how long ago it was. Ah, yes, there you go. Thank you, Lauren and Anne. I have passed on my misery. And I do now. I remember this conversation of people saying that Grease 2 was better than Grease 1, so I do need to watch Grease 2. And yes, Michelle Pfeiffer being main lady.
Is this list that's currently in the randomizer? Do we need that for anything?
Nope.
Okay. New list. Let's make sure that. Okay, I plopped the new list in. You might want to take a check at the count and all that, Russ. But
I'm okay.
Wait. You are the random of randomizers.
Okay, maybe I can do it. I can do it. Do you want me to do it, Russ?
Why not? You got it up. Might as well go.
Okay, I got the randomizer up. Let's see if I can just move it over to here. Nope, I couldn't.
Oh yeah, you gotta unshare then reshare.
Well. Sometimes I do this screen, and sometimes I do the window.
Oh, I always do window. I have to do window. I only have one screen. It just happens to be a wide screen.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm
We're
gonna
gonna get you another screen.
I have. I just don't have the room for it.
All right. That's from something old. So let's. All right. I'm ready to go when you are. I have 4 wrestling pops. Technically, BIG isn't a wrestling pop. Maybe we'll give him away on the Wednesday night show. But I have 3 wrestling pops, and Bob has 2 wrestling pops or 3 to give away.
I think the other one I have is a rock, and I think you had a rock, right?
He does not have a rock. He
Oh,
has
you
2
don't have
Cenas and he does have a rock.
No, I do have a rock. I have 2 Cenas.
I have a rock that says "Bring It."
Yeah, the rock I got is the 60th anniversary one. He looks very rocky. So you have. So then we'll. I guess we'll spin a wheel for which one, or should we just give them what they want? I don't know. Let's do this thing first, though. Let's find the winner.
Ready for a drum roll?
Yeah, we're ready for a drum roll. Dennis Hippen.
Congratulations, Dennis! Woo! Yeah! Wow!
I don't think he's in the chat. I am curious. Well, he did though, so I'm gonna find. He is in the heels, and he had 435, so he's below average.
So he needs the prize to bring himself up a little bit.
Yeah, in fact, he was. It looks like he's bottom 10 or so in the first week.
Oh yeah, so, that's right near the bottom. That is right at the bottom. Yeah. So congratulations, Dennis. May your spirits be raised after such a poor performance.
Yeah. Now that I got this fixed, I'm gonna have to hide these random franchises that we don't need anymore. Yeah. Congratulations, Dennis Hippen. I'm glad that you were able to win something, I guess. I haven't heard a word in a few seconds. Did everybody freeze?
No, we're just enjoying listening to your thought process.
Well, I'm just scrolling and hiding stuff that no longer needs to show up on the pages. I'm going to unshare this.
So did we decide what Funko Dennis Hippen is getting?
No, we didn't, but I'm tempted with these because they're wrestlers and everybody has their fan hoods. I'm tempted to just ask him and find out what he likes, what he wants with these instead of random. What do you think?
I think if you want to do that work, then more power to you. It is not something I would do. I can tell you that.
Yeah, that seems like it might be a little extra work. But, I mean, for those that are lucky in the chat, they can choose and you can randomly send one. Or if they're not in the chat.
All right. Well, I wrote it down. And if by the Wednesday night show I don't figure that out, we'll figure out what Dennis wins on the Wednesday night show.
What day is it?
I mean, you could just hold them all to the end, and if they're in the chat, they can select one, and then
that's true. We can save them all, and they can, if they're in the chat, they get their choice. If they're not in the chat, they get a random one. I'll send them all at the end. That way I make one trip to the post office, which will be.
That's ideal.
All right. I'm going to write down Dennis Hippen, champion of the first drawing.
He's not here, so Cena seems appropriate. Maybe he is here and we just can't see him.
That's a good point. That is a very, very valid point.
No, but I like the idea of send them all at the end. We'll just hold on to all of them, send them all at the end, and if you're in the chat, you get to pick yours. If you're not in the chat, you'll get one of them sent to you at the end.
I love this. I have nothing to send out right now. It is such a good feeling.
Oh my God.
I'll send them all to Russ.
It is so good. It feels so good after, like, the last time I went to the post office, I had like 12 things or something. And I know that's nothing compared to what you said, Russ, but getting them off my desk and out into the universe was nice.
So I show up to the UPS store, and the guy's like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a while." And he's like, "Slow business." I'm like, "No, lazy business. I've just been letting it pile up, waiting until like this, because I bring a box with me, and like waiting until the box was filled before I bothered leaving the house." He's like, "I get that." I'm like,
I texted Russ after we got done with the Advent one, and I felt like we should be tipping the guy at the UPS store.
Oh yeah,
because of the amount of boxes that he's just scanning and taking for us.
Oh, after I did all the shipping for the live drafts, because those were heavy boxes of everything. Like I felt like I should have bought them lunch or something. The amount of work I made them do with all of that.
Oh yeah. We'll figure out some stuff for that this next year. Charlene says, "Thank you for the package, Russell Fisher."
Which, funny. Well, that was it. Like, that was my joke saying that's my fancy man name, and it wasn't actually even from me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I sent that one, but I used a sticker that said Russell Fisher instead of my own.
Yeah, I was curious what you did that had Russell Fisher on it. Why you have a sticker that has my full name on it?
So because we make donations to charities. They send their charity mailers to us, and some of them have Russell Fisher, and sometimes they'll send like labels.
So you had address labels that had my full name on it because I make the donations with your address.
Yeah. So,
that's hilarious.
Yep. So that gets that. But I'm 99% sure I sent Charlene's. I know I sent one to
you.
Charlene.
Did. It was the football guy stuff, so it was you.
Gotcha.
I'm looking for some wrestling sound effects. No,
I was gonna say, I think we have enough wrestling prizes. I think the plan was one pop per week, and then we got the Xbox and the Steam Deck, all the codes, and then a couple extra pops for shows or whatever, for during shows or.
Oh, don't we have something that our sponsor gave us to go away too?
More codes,
but something else.
He said the Steam Deck and the Xbox.
Oh, you did say it? No,
I did say it. Yeah. Yep.
I was listening to the bell.
Oh, yeah.
It's more of a boxing thing than it is a wrestling, I feel like.
Yep. The Steam Deck and the Xbox, I'm going to guess Willie will give away before the Super Bowl or after the Super Bowl? After it's done or right before? Probably after it's done. It'll probably be the post Super Bowl show that we give away the big two prizes is my guess.
I would say, yeah, we'd probably give it away on the same day that we announce something else.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, for all of you that are in the chat or playing in this, that's incredibly awesome. I think it raised about $9,500. Didn't quite hit our $10,000 goal, but I mean, $9,500 is incredible.
It's awesome.
Absolutely incredible. So very, very, very thankful to those of you that are not just playing, but helped us try to get that thing filled up as best as we could.
And 6,000 of that went to LA.
Yes. Oh man, I was so. What was the name of the show that did it?
Downtown Rams.
Yeah, Downtown Rams. Like it was like they did a potathon more or less. Is that a real word? Like, did we make that?
It is now.
It is now. It's
because of Sal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, did we make that a thing? Like, that's something
it's in the Sal dictionary of words that don't exist that now exist.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's really funny when we first you came to an agreement with them. Like, they didn't, and their show hadn't started yet. They hadn't really brought in a lot of money. And I'm like, oh, we'll be nice and we'll just do the max match anyway. And then all of a sudden, they did so good. They brought, what did they say, total of like 15K?
Yes.
Including our 6K, it was about 17K total.
Yeah, total. Like, yeah, like they did so well. They did so much good.
Yep. Just incredible. We personally, our Fantasy Cares was able to donate to LA Fire Department Foundation, LA Regional Food Bank, California Fire Foundation, and Pasadena Humane Society. So
yes,
yeah, nice. It was good stuff. It's good to be able to help out, and that's why we love this Fantasy Cares thing so much. Is we're able to just do so much, and hopefully we bring enough enjoyment and fun things to the people that support us as well.
Yep.
I don't have anything else, Russ. I just wanted to show the leaderboards, show people where to find the leaderboards. We could talk about each person on the leaderboard, all 600 people, and go through each one of their rosters for the next few hours if you want.
It's the polite thing to do.
It really is the polite thing to. Oh, I can tell Bob doesn't want us to. Russ and I want to. We want to have fun doing that and shout out people, but Bob is just. No, look at him. He's waving us off. That's him waving us
whatever.
Off.
Bob doesn't care about people. That's so mean, Bob.
That's what my wife said. Oh, that's a different topic.
No, she said you didn't listen. That's why. Yeah.
Well, we have a request in here that a guy wants you to review his lineup, Bob.
Tyler, the guy who scored 5th overall, wants Bob to look into his lineup.
5th overall, but only 4th in the Faces division.
Yeah, you're right. That's embarrassing. He probably needs some help.
Couldn't even make top 3, huh, buddy? No.
Come on, Tyler. Come on. 4th? If you're not first, you're last.
Yeah. There's his lineup. See, SF, this is totally me right here. SF. That's definitely not someone else.
Definitely not someone else.
Oops, I accidentally clicked here.
See the BG? See what the BG is? BG is right there.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely you too, Bob. I'm sure. Oh, we did so well. What do you think of this lineup? How well? Oh, man. Puka and Ertz. Man, you got dragged down by your last 2 guys.
Yeah, but using up Allen and Henry might be a little bit rough.
Yeah,
well I think using up Allen might have been tough.
It's only 5 players.
I think Henry's got one game.
With the Henry thing, like you're going to use these players up at some point. If you're going to use up Henry and he gets 319 points, like
that's probably a good time.
Yeah.
To use him.
All right.
You can't be sad. He scored 2 touchdowns. Like
you used him the right week.
Yeah,
is basically what it comes down to. You used him the right week.
Yeah, I saw Ann talking about it before that a bunch of people saved McConkey.
I didn't. I actually took a bunch of Texans Chargers because I thought to myself, I think I took 3 of them, and my thought process was one of these teams is going to lose, and the other one's probably going to lose next week in a game I won't start them.
It did not work out very well for you, though. So,
So you think the Texans are going to beat the Chiefs? Like you
Oh no, not at all. But I'm just saying you didn't score too highly this week.
I mean,
that's you're right. But the thought process.
The thought process, process over results. I have a T-shirt that says that.
Yes,
shout out RotoWare. Oh, speaking of, I don't know if we've shouted out enough that Bob made T-shirts for the Playoff Mania. So if you go to shopfantasycares.com, there are T-shirts and sweatshirts, and I think I remember there being a tank top.
There is a tank top.
It's almost like I can pull it up.
Wait a second. I'm looking at the weekly standings in the Heels division. Can you take another look at that?
Why?
Did I not refresh or something?
The weekly standings in the Heels?
Oh, there we go. Okay. It was me. I didn't refresh.
I was going to say, I don't know, but yeah. Now, where's my shop? There's my shop, Fantasy Cares. Ian wants to buy one of these, so I'll probably get one of those today.
I love the Rowdy Piper, with the stripes on the sleeves and everything. Just
ooh, those are nice too. And that's all. Ooh, that's okay. I'll have to figure out which one he wants. The SF one is. I wonder if we could draw an I right in front of it. ISF for Ian.
Is his middle name start with an S?
It's my name, Scott.
Oh, is it?
We have generations back of the son's middle name is the father's name.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The firstborn, anyway. So, yeah, got some fun shirts in the store. I'll get Ian to get one later tonight. International Scott Fish. I like it. Where's the Fish 316 shirt? What happened?
All the way up.
Oh, it's right there. Right there. Yeah, there's a good one. Jeremy Harder bought that one.
Stalker.
He posted it on social media this weekend, or recently. I saw it. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I think we can get on out of here. We gave away our wrestling Funko Pop to a random. What was that?
I said Dennis Hippen.
Dennis Hippen, congratulations. We will be back tomorrow night, if not earlier. Bob's gone, but we'll see if we go live tomorrow during the day. But we'll be back tomorrow night for the Wednesday night hangout.
Absolutely.
You should come join us.
9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, I think I have something going on, but I'll try to make it. Nope, Ian's got basketball practice. That's not going to interfere.
Wait, he has basketball practice at 9:30 at night?
8 to 9 Minnesota time, so 9 to 10 your time.
Ooh. Even still, just 8 to 9. I'm so old. That's so late.
Yeah. They I don't think they've had a practice go past 9. I mean, with drive home and stuff, sure, but I think that's the latest they've ever had practice. They did have a game start at 9:15 one night at one tournament that was like, it was a 2-day tournament, and the latest game was a 9:15 p.m. game, which was and the game the next day, that if they had lost, they would have had to play at 9 a.m. the next day. But luckily they won, so they played middle of the day.
Oh, luck had nothing to do with it. That's all skill.
Yeah, right. That's thank you. Yeah, but we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow at some point, at least once or twice. Right, Bob?
Well, definitely in the evening, right?
Yep.
Yeah, definitely in the evening.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for taking some time out of your Tuesday. Yep, because we keep saying tomorrow, Wednesday. Thank you, everyone. And I think I'm going to hit this last long one again because Scott, actually watch this time.
Okay.
All right. Bye, everybody.